Thanks, Zuva. Hey, Jordy, how are you, mate?
Good, and you?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks, mate. Wondering if you can summarise for us, I guess, the last few months of your career, obviously getting the move to your boyhood club Feyenoord. You talk to us about that experience, and also, you maybe had your best performance for the Socceroos recently against New Zealand. Just how do you feel in general, club and country? You seem like you're in a great spot.
Yeah. I think I'm really enjoying my football as well, which is helping. But it's been a busy couple of months. Obviously, coming from Westlow to Feyenoord, and then getting that all finished and finalised, and then obviously going straight into playing for Feyenoord. So it's been quite busy, but really enjoyable. And then the Socceroos camps as well. Yeah, it's been good.
Can you tell us a little bit more about how much the club means to you? Is that the family's club? Like, what are your memories, I think, growing up in Australia, being a Feyenoord fan, and then what does it feel like to actually play for it? It must be unreal.
Obviously, living in Australia when I was younger, it was hard to watch the games, but I remember my dad would always put the highlights on and stuff, so we would watch that, and it's a huge deal for my family as well. Obviously, the ones that live in Holland, so I think they were just as excited as I was when they heard about the news. So it's crazy for them as well, and they always want to come watch the games and stuff like that. So it's pretty unreal, and playing for them is just an honour, I guess.
Marco Monteverdi.
G'day, Jordy. Well done on your start over there. Hey mate, did you expect it to all go so well in terms of getting the first team spot, keeping it, and playing really well?
Not really, to be honest. When I first went there, I didn't really know what to expect, but obviously it's a big club, so it's always going to be hard. But before I got there, I heard that the left back was a little bit injured, so I got to play my first game for the Champions League qualifications, and then from there it just kept going, and then when the other left back got back, I kept my spot a bit, so it was really cool.
Anna.
Did Marco have a follow-up?
Marco, you want a follow-up question or? All good. Go
It's
Anna.
all good, I'll continue on. Jordy, what's it like playing under...
Anna, you go.
What's it like playing under Robin van Persie, Jordy?
It's really cool. Watching him when I was younger as well, and he's such a big player and icon in the football world, and seeing him in real life and talking to him, and having him there is it's pretty surreal, and I really enjoy it.
Just obviously scored a terrific goal for Feyenoord. Is that the best you scored? And what sort of confidence does that give you going into Socceroos camp, where you are going to be starting left back, especially with Aziz away?
Wait, which one? The first one or the second one?
I cheated you a little bit. You can tell us about the goal if you want. It was pretty special.
Where was that?
The confidence that gives you.
Sorry, can you repeat that, Anna? Just cut out for a bit.
Yeah, the first one or the second one?
The banger. Yeah, we can talk about it.
To be fair, they both were. Obviously, well, the first goal, the one that I got the goal of the month for, it gives me a lot of confidence, and obviously, going away to trips and stuff, and then coming back is always hard to regain your position as well. So to get back in it and keep playing and scoring goals and stuff like that, it's really nice, and it does build my confidence, and especially with the results as well for the team, it's really nice.
Okay, let's go around the grounds now. Just raise your hand if you have a question. Marco.
Look, I'll jump in. Oh no, Marco, you actually I've got to remember where the raise hand function actually is rather than actually raising it.
React button.
So, no, sorry about that before, Jordy. I just put it back on mute again. I just was going to ask you, in terms of the difference in the Belgian league and the Dutch league in terms of quality and standard, or is there that much of a difference?
I think they're quite similar, to be honest. Maybe I think in the Dutch league, there's a bit more, trying to play and stuff like that, and the Belgian league is a bit more transitional and stuff like that. But I think quality-wise, they're pretty similar, especially the bigger clubs. Quite similar. So yeah, it's not that different.
Vince.
Yeah, Jordy, on a similar note, how carefully planned was sort of your moves into Europe in terms of when you and your family and your management decided to go to Belgium and then to the Netherlands? It seems like you've picked some really good landing spots for Aussies to be able to integrate, and it looks like you're on a great path. I know you only just got to Feyenoord, you want to stay there for a little bit, but you can see the way that the step up each time could lead you to even bigger things in future.
Yeah, I think the plan was always, to get to Europe and to play in Europe. So, to go to Westerlo, which is not the biggest club, but also in a very good competition. It gave me the best chance to play as well. So I think that was the main priority, to get to Europe and to play. So I think that's why we chose there. And then obviously from the Belgian league, you can go pretty much anywhere. So yeah, in my case it was Feyenoord, but yeah, it just could lead to so many possibilities, and from here also a lot of possibilities. So that's the trajectory.
Nina.
Jordy, congratulations on being first Aussie. Was this mentioned out to the playing part of the competition? Just I wanted to ask a bit more of a broader question, which was, what do you think the greatest challenges will be coming up for the Socceroos when they face first Canada in the US?
I think both oppositions are very good. So every game is always going to be hard, especially against Canada and USA. So I think we just have to stick to the game plan that the coach is laying out for us, and give our all, and it should be all right. But obviously a bit of a challenging opposition, and we'll see how it goes.
What was a chance to check out the environment, I guess, before the World Cup games?
For the World Cup?
For next year, so checking
Oh,
out.
Yeah. Obviously, it helps that that's part of the plan as well, to come to Canada and USA, to adapt a little bit and to check it all out, and prepare ourselves for the World Cup next year. So obviously the altitude and stuff like that is all part of the challenges, and that's why we're here to prepare for that and get used to it a little bit.
Anna.
Jordy, how big an opportunity are these games for you? You've obviously put in some great performances for the Socceroos to try and nail yourself down as first choice left back. We know that Aziz has been such a stalwart of this team, but it does seem like a really good opportunity for you. Yeah,
definitely. I think every camp that I can come to is a great opportunity, and I try my hardest every time to solidify that spot, and hope that I do enough, and for each camp I keep getting called back and get my spot. So it's a great opportunity, and I hope they keep going.
Marco.
Hey Jordy, I know you've had a couple of injury problems in the past year or so, but they seem to be sort of behind you now. How much work did you have to put into that, and do you have to keep putting into terms of fitness, management, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, definitely. I think last season was my worst year for injuries. I had two pretty big hamstring injuries, so it's always hard. But I did put in a lot of work to come back, and fortunately I did get to go back to Australia as well to do my rehab, which has maybe helped a bit. But it's been tough, but putting in the work, and every day I have to work on it. So hopefully I keep injury free.
Vince.
Yeah, Jordy, how's your brother going, Casey, in Germany? He's made the same jump, as you to go over to Europe. From your discussions with it, how's he handling it, and sort of, how far do you think he can go in football as well?
Yeah, I think he's enjoying it. It helps that he's closer to me as well and not on the other side of the world, which is nice. But yeah, it sounds like he's enjoying it. He's obviously not playing first team at all, but he trains with them and he gets his minutes in the second team, which is also good. But yeah, it's good for him to be over here as well. That's every young Australian's dream to get to Europe as soon as possible. So yeah, I think it's good that he's over here, and he's a very talented player. So I think the sky's his limit as well.
Adam.
Who was better in the backyard when you were growing up?
Sorry.
Of course, me. It's yeah. No other words. Me.
It is what it is.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it, Case. You're a good player, man, but.
Anna.
It must be tough that you play the same position then, Jordy. But just, you mentioned the dream. Obviously, you're already at a huge club. But when you're looking long-term, big picture, is it Premier League, Champions League, another league that you got your heart set on? Obviously, with the Dutch roots, you already ticked off one big dream. Where would, in an ideal world, you get to in your career?
Yeah, I think one of the top three, either Premier League or Bundesliga. But yeah, probably one of those two. But for right now, obviously just focusing on where I am. But yeah, that's probably the goal.
Okay, Marco, and I think we'll wrap it up after this one.
Hey Jordy, sorry mate, just wanted to check. You and guys like, I guess you and Ale Chicardi, I guess, like sort of used to, I guess, the long-term future of, what's the name, Australia's backline. Have you formed a good bond with like him and some of the other younger guys who, have like emerged in the past couple of years at this sort of, what's the name, level?
Yeah. I think me and a lot of the other boys. I think everyone in the Australian camp get along, and the young boys obviously click a bit with each other. So yeah, with Ale and all the young boys, I think it's we got a great relationship, and every time we get to see each other on these camps, it's really nice to see and catch up and see how they're doing as well. But yeah, it's a good relationship with all those boys.